Yo, what is going on? Turlin here. So finally back with another video here. So it is going to be an open queue. I don't know why I said "and" like that, but it's going to be an open queue video, a draw apparently here. So open queue is going to be a little bit interesting here since I see you have like you have all three roles being played here. Let's see, gold 1 to plat 4, so it's going to be a little bit higher than average. What are you looking for? Draw what you hate. So what could you have done to get us over the line? Some nice widow shots. There's nothing special in ball. Okay, I bet ball was just a touch or something. Let me open up this real quick. There we go.
Ready for battle.
I forgot to change my colors. Whatever. We'll keep it going with the tawny and purple. But let's see what you're doing on ball. What you cooking? Because at least here, honestly, with open queue, I just use it to kind of practice whatever. Open queue doesn't really matter, like high key, so I'd use it just to get some like comp practice. A little bit kind of like a, what is it? Just like open quick play in a way.
You leave a winner.
Quick play plus, you know, if you play the beta and stuff or what too. Dude, not ranked quick play, but. That was just really fun, being able to play both sides in quick play. Bring that back. Bring that back. Let's see what happens here, though. You said nothing special is going to be on ball, so I'm not really going to be saying too much of anything. I think I could have gotten a tick at least. I would have gone to the Mega. I would have gone out, gotten the Mega, and then come back, because you don't really have the sustain to stabilize effectively. Yeah, go get the Mega. Go get a health pack. You need your ball. You can't rely on your backline in this situation. Because you could have been out in this next fight like way faster. Take this duel. You win that. You'll 100% win that. No slide too. Yeah. We're just kind of rolling. I see what you mean now. See what you mean in your message. Pop shields. Aight. Go next. Nice. Look at them going on Mercy Stay anyway. Never mind. I like it. I guess the only thing, if you're going to be playing ball more, just try and make use of the high grounds and stuff. It looks like you're going to be having people on your team, because remember, it is going to be plat 1 to, or not plat 1, gold 1 to plat 4. That's what I was going to say. So most likely people are just going to be stacked on the payload anyway, like your DPS, like your Malga, your Zen right now, so you're not really needed here on the payload. Ball wants to get in there, yeah. Ball wants to kind of get in there, set up on the high ground. So you don't have to use your grapple to slam in every single time. You can be on the high ground, slam down, and then grapple out. Yeah, this is fine. We could just be doing a little bit more. We could just be building towards mines. Like, we're just kind of sitting here. Unfortunate. Win that though. Melee, yeah. They got a drunk driver over there. Oh. Let's go forward. Let's see what happens next fight. Okay, interesting. We choose to roll into the mines instead of going to the left, with the stairs and stuff like that. Interesting. Okay. Should be winnable. Unfortunate. Right, go set up. Yeah, nice. I say that and I skip forward and you're already behind them, but yeah, you're not really needed here on the payload. You already have an Orisa sitting here. Like, you're just really... Yeah, you're not really doing anything. Nice. Cleaning up, so that's something now. But yeah, we just need to be on the high ground a lot more. We're showing our rank. Nice. There you go. Easy. The mercy. I think over here too, small thing we probably possibly could have done as well is to roll off of this little thing. So you have to, I don't know if that's high enough, honestly. So probably it would be better over here. But you can roll off the edge a little bit and then slam back onto the high ground. I think since you're a switch player, you can get the flick off in time, but yeah. The mercy first. You don't have the DPS passive, so you really need to target the sustain before anything right now. You're tunneling onto the tank. You're not getting you're not getting the support, so the ball is just kind of living for free. Mercy stuck up there too. Oh, I might be able to get the ball here. Decent mines. Man, you really are so focused on this ball. You really are so focused on this ball. Like, the main thing with ball, you don't really do enough damage. Like, you've been getting the ball when he's low and everything, but honestly, like, you don't really do enough damage against tanks and stuff to really secure those kills consistently. It's nice that you're picking him up and everything after your DPS just kind of leave him be, but you don't have the DPS passive to kill a ball with his shields with a small pocket. Especially with just like some Valk healing and stuff, you're just gonna get out healed. Because again, you don't do that much damage, but you can be going for the mercy. So the mercy never would have had the Valk to pop off, and the ball would have died after that. But yeah, you're just kind of rolling around, really wasting cooldowns on this ball. He's taking up like so much of your attention. So this is good though. Your DPS Magoo kind of clutched it up here. But yeah, main things at least, there's just, you didn't really have to be on the payload. Biggest thing, I think I brought it up in past reviews and everything, but if you notice your team, like, there's always going to be 2 or 3 people stuck on the payload, because I mean, look at your rank, like, really, it's going to be gold 1 to 2 plat 4, so people really love stacking on the payload over here. Whether it be the rank and console rank, or the console, whatever, a combination of the both and stuff, like, people are going to be stacking on the payload, which means that you're free for the most part to do ball things, go set up on the high grounds. And I think every single time I said it too, you did go set up on the high ground, which is cool. But we could just be doing it faster. We could just be going at it just a little bit faster. Main reason too, you want to be able to set up after fights, so you're not having to use any cooldowns and to contest the high grounds, trying to get there. It should, I mean, after the fight and the team wipe and everything, you should be able to just access the high ground for free, roll up there, and then you can slam down onto anything, whether it be slamming off an edge to slam onto the high ground, or just slamming off high ground in general, and then grappling away, so you can do exactly the same thing.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Ooh, okay, so with that one Widow pick, we have to understand to at least respect some sightline. Not the Mercy though, not the Mercy. Let's see, where's Widow? I don't even know where this Widowmaker is. Oh, Stuck's looking at a Magoo. Magoo's dead. Ooh, peeking so far. Yeah, I don't feel bad if you could. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't feel bad if you're not here. You're just jumping in front of a Widowmaker. We keep jumping in front of this Widow. Jumping is not movement. Yeah, jumping is not movement whatsoever. You might think you're dodging and everything, but when you're on a console platform with aim assist, all you're doing is making it super easy. Because you're making a very predictable arc every single time. Because you're not manipulating a hitbox, if anything, you're making your hitbox easier because you're stretching it out. Is your head hitbox maybe a little bit wonky? Sure, but you can still get be a body shot bandit and just kill you just fine. Because this is where, yeah, like, look at you. You even get tagged too by the Widowmaker in a jump, and you still don't learn. All you're doing is you're just jumping in a straight line too. It was like 3 shots in a row as well for this Widow. Hold on, let's actually look at the Widow perspective. But you need to hide behind a... You didn't respect this Widow whatsoever. You need to hide behind cover and everything. Stop jumping and making a very predictable arc, because every single time, at least why I'm saying it's predictable. I feel like I've said this before too to you. So there's someone on taters here. But yeah, all you're doing is just making this so every single time you have to come down in the exact spot every single time in this area. And that's all I'm doing is aiming. So I don't have to do anything crazy. I just have to aim right there at that arc and you're dead. Like this Widow, all they're doing is being a body shot bandit, and you're still not respecting that at least.
I aim to devastate.
Dark McCree. Let's see. Alright, opting for the Widow duel. The man, the myth, the switch Widow.
You should watch where you're going.
Enemy turret here.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Respect these sites.
Enemy turret here.
I guess not, because the Widow just doesn't even look at you. Shot bandit. Ooh, I would have done that on the ball. Ball is like one of the last people you want to try and body shot here, really. You just want to focus the squishies for the most part. You don't want to make yourself known, mainly, too.
This ends now.
Step rider.
Getting a lot of damage just from turret. That's a lot of volt charge. Oh no, he already has molten core. Never mind.
My soul ignited.
I heard grapple, but I don't know where. Oh, on red building. Okay, we messed up the grapple.
Enemy turret.
Good shots. Maybe Switch is just the superior console here.
No
That was
one
also a really good shot on the Sojourn too. Wouldn't be able to do anything. Ooh, close. Surely someone finishes the Soj. No one's finishing the Soj. Damn. That's unfortunate. No one looked at the Sojourn there. But we just have to keep rotating. I think the biggest thing too that this ring doesn't necessarily punish. If you're going to be playing Widowmaker and everything a lot more, just be careful of holding one position for so long. At least you're able to hold this position just because you're diffing the hell out of Triff. But at least just for games and everything, say if you're the one getting diffed over here on this Widowmaker, because you're pretty much spawn locking, spawn camping Triff over here. But just for those games where you don't really need to keep rotating, like send a couple shots and then rotate, send a couple shots and then rotate. You don't really want to stay stagnant and stay in one position where you're easily dove, easily targeted, because if you get there, people get used to you. Oh shit! But a good Widowmaker is a Widowmaker that's constantly rotating between angles, and constantly being a threat down those sight lines. So like here, this is pretty good since the end of the fight. You gotta just get some health back, but then we gotta rotate, like what Tripp's doing right here. He just got caught out in the angle since the end of the fight. Why not? You know, but. And good example too, it's like what you did earlier. You went to Tropical Discos and you came back over here to the bridge and you're down kind of main and went over to close to the red building and stuff, or at least looking down around the building. So just constantly being a threat. You just want to keep moving. No way, man. No way, man.
They outnumber us.
There's some
Watch
horse
out.
shit. They know where you are. Hold up.
They outnumber us. Watch out.
Look at this.
Let us halt that payload.
Damn.
Doucement.
Yeah, you're just diffing them. Oh, SMG! No! You could have actually taken down the ball there.
No one can hide from my sight.
Damn. No touch? No touch. Could have just needed to SMG the ball. He would have died.
Step rider.
Yeah, they're still on this Widowmaker. Biggest thing too, one thing I noticed at least, you didn't look for Widow during your sights. You didn't look for Widow at all during your sights. And where is she in this current moment? Let me go back to the start of your sights too. Where did you pop him? I want you to look for him during the time of sights. Yeah, you just need to SMG that ball. That's just SMG the ball, and then you take the ego duel against the Sojourn, because so far you've been hitting almost every body shot, every headshot. So now with this, let's see. Oh, you didn't slow it down. Where's Widowmaker? I think in this current time, she's more or less close to spawn here, but it'll be in a second, and we got to start really looking for her.
Step Rider.
Especially now because sites are gonna be ending soon. So where's Widowmaker? Also, you got the kill with the Venom 9 on Mercy. What the hell? All right. So after the sites have just ended here, if you said down here where this Torb is, yeah, you're correct. Widowmaker was in spawn at least, which is pretty good. But right before sites ended, they were down main in front of Tropical Disco. They were down main in front of Tropical Disco. You can even see the sightline over here. Right here. Oh man, that's kind of bad. So. Hey man, this is being slow. Yeah, little things to just look out for. Especially during the duel. You never want to lose sight of Widowmaker. Because pretty much that's your job too. Outside of just getting picks, you want to make sure you're marking the Widowmaker, understanding where she is, so she's not the one contesting your team. Because so far you've been doing a pretty good job of being that dominant pressure, or there's at least a dominant force against the enemy. Nice. Okay. Your DPS actually capitalized here. Unfortunate. I probably would have gone around and see just in case. Ooh, actually, yeah. No, you just die anyway. No, Heike, you just die anyway. So nothing you could have done here. Nothing you could have done, I say. No, actually, after the Widowmaker dies, you could have come forward. Wait, yeah. No. So instead of backing out, yeah, I know. This is gonna sound wild, but instead of backing out, you just keep SMGing. The Widowmaker dies, and then you just hold a second. You just wait like a second or two. One, to stop the body from being rezzed, and then two, so you can get a little bit of healing, and then now you have this small sight line for maybe a couple picks. So you can greed just a little bit. Because you have your team there. Like, you have 3 members of your team right there, so you could have definitely gone into them.
The plot thickens.
Let's put that brain to use.
Yeah, we have to hold back a little bit. I know the sight was pretty cool. Let's see. It's body shot. Just have to be careful though. I don't know if I'd be positioned down main specifically, but I'd still be positioned in a cubby. I think one place I would have started rotating towards is maybe not necessarily down main, but I would have been hiding out over here. And then afterwards, I'd start rotating over here just so I don't get pressured out by ball down main. And then now I have this sight line towards the Widowmaker, and I 100% bet you that they wouldn't even look. They wouldn't look over there. It's gold 1. That's kind of what I'm putting this at, but it's gold 1 low plat. Like, there's no way they're holding that. Because here, now you just put them in your sight line. Like I'm saying, like, this is what I'm saying. You need to be constantly rotating between these little hallways and stuff, just always on an off angle, just stupid flanks. Like, why do you think Kefri angles work so much? Because nobody expects a Widowmaker to just behind them or some shit. So, let's go back to you. Yeah, this is the dangerous part, because now you're repeaking the same angle. The Widowmaker knows you're over here too, but we're not rotating. We have to get away from this angle. No, I don't like grappling into danger. I don't like the grapple into danger.
The payload is approaching its
But yeah, after sending a couple shots over here, we need to then rotate somewhere down here, and then rotate somewhere over here, or even just immediately come over here to begin with through spawn or something. So we can have a sightline here, or have a sightline here, maybe walk up, or grapple up and have a sightline here again. Because this is the power position for the Widowmaker. Like here, this is where Triff kind of shines a little bit. If she wins this spot, that she can kind of see spawn. She can see spawn over here on bridge. Like they control this entire area. So we just didn't do our job or due diligence really to rotate to where we can mark the Widowmaker effectively. We are the ones getting marked kind of effectively this round. We were doing really well on streets, but here we just lost all of those angles and all of that pressure once it got enclosed. Yeah, so key thing, just mark the Widowmaker. They're body shot bandit that you need to respect, and they're hitting their body shots on everyone. So it's just one of those games. Like you're hitting the headshots, which is a lot more of a threat than the body shot, because that means then you can just kill the Triff in one shot compared to the 2 shots that Triff has to hit, or 3 shots that Triff has to hit. Like you are way more of a threat here, and I definitely play with that.
Ready for battle.
Don't you ever want to settle down?
Maybe. Trouble is, I got some itchy feet.
I've got some powder for that.
Yeah, so here, let me see where you end up before I see anything. Because I don't think I want you on the bridge. I don't even think I want you over here. I want you on Mega. More than anything. I want you on Mega. Again, I want you to be stupid. I want you to be a little bit unpredictable. I want you to be a little bit dumb and creative here. So it's not necessarily Mega, but at least you can still have, like, a sightline over here. Because it would be dumb, and then you can grapple over here, or just walk over here, as well, and get Mega, and then you can come over here, and then you have another sightline, and then you can rotate up here, and then you have, like, another sightline and stuff, but I don't know about Widowmaker at this point. I just feel like it's a little too close. I think an Ashe might be a little bit better. I think a Cass might be a little bit better here, but at least I think Ashe actually, just to try and stay within range, stay within distance, and honestly being in a better effective range than the Widowmaker. Yeah, so don't make yourself known just yet. Just try not to shoot. Yep, there you go. Yeah, that's good. Don't push forward. Please don't push forward, dude. Don't push forward. Like, you went from being in this nice little cubby over here to being out in the open, out in the sun. Like, why did we do this? Yeah, we're just walking forward, too, for no reason. Even while aiming down sights. You're making it so you get the other DPS and even the enemy Widowmaker over here can hit better shots on you. I wouldn't worry about that. We have no eyes on Widow.
30 seconds remaining.
No eyes on Widow. Where's Widowmaker? Where's Widowmaker? So because you moved and gave up your positioning over here, she now has the positioning and its sightlines on you. You have no idea where Widow is. Oh. Okay, now you have sights on Widow, but you almost died because of it. Yeah, you need to keep marking this Widowmaker. Like, you've taken the Widow duel, and the main thing about the Widow duel isn't also just winning, it's just being a threat. And you just keep hitting them over and over. Like, they forced you to rotate over here, because they headshot you, and you body shot them. So they're able to get the more powerful positioning, or at least being able to get a closer positioning over here, since you had to move back. Your sightlines are changed. You keep trying to go for this ball, too, which just keep pressuring out the squishies. Yeah, so just don't give up those sightlines. Like, that was an unnecessary rotate there because nobody knew really where you were still. I think Triff saw, like, maybe glance at you, but you can still rotate slightly behind cover and wait for them to go onto the bridge, and then you re-peek. Because whatever was happening on point, you don't really give a shit about. Honestly, like, your team setup, you have a Torbjorn, you have a Malga, you have a Cassidy. You have, like, a really heavy bunker type comp over here. I think you also had a Sode or something. I could go back or whatever, but you had a oh no, you had Orisa, that's what it was. You had Malga Orisa with a Cass and a Reaper. So, or a Cass and Torb, sorry. So yeah, you could have definitely just held this positioning and that sightline specifically. Okay, yeah, I like this, Oh my god, they're going like almost goats. Yeah, at this case too, so you pretty much won the Widow duel, it looks like. If you bully, just bully the Mercy, honestly, in this case. If you're still going to be the Widowmaker, you have to bully the Widowmaker. Or not the Widowmaker, the supports. The Mercy, then Lucio. Prevent the res, and then prevent the speed. That's the plan. But it might be a little tough here. I don't know if we heard the Reinhardt. Hold up. Yeah, you hear him. It's in the left ear. Yeah, you hear him grunting in his big ass footsteps. Yeah, I see why it's a draw now, because they just go tanks. I think we could have gone Bastion. Wait, hold on. Do you go Bastion? Let me see real quick in your message. Soldier. Oh, you just stay Soldier, I think. Yeah, I would have gone Bastion. There's nothing they can do against you if you go Bastion here. High key. You melt Ram, you melt Rhine and his shield, you melt Malga in one turret. I mean, it just, like, choose who do you want to melt first, you know? There's his shield, there's Vortex, and then you force out arms with a turret. You help your Malga just shred. I think we could have gone more damage. I think that's definitely the case here. That, nah, I was gonna say Pharah, like Echo too, but honestly, no, Bastion. I think Bastion just would be the play. Like, that's already a tank here, we just gotta play this a little slow. I would have gone for the Mercy. Like, this is why you just need to target the Mercy more than anything. Like, you see the Mercy fly across your screen after the Ramattra just dies. What the fuck do you think she's gonna do? Oh, just heal someone over there? No, she still has res. Like, we just have to go over there. Yeah, yeah. But it's fine. It's just tough too, because they have the sustain from Cardiac Overdrive. They just have the HP pool. Yeah, our Malga dies. I don't know if Angle would really be too helpful here. Yeah, we have to look at the Mercy. So, just this whole game. Not the, yeah, the whole game, honestly. Just we have to look at the Mercy first. They're getting reses like for free. They're like under no pressure, but the Widow and then the Mercy more than anything. Oh, why? Oh, it's a trigger. It's a trigger over time, but yeah, yeah. I just think that's it. I don't think like you even touching there is really. Again, still, I just would have targeted the Mercy. If I'm gonna target anyone, it's not gonna be the big beefy bodies in front of me. I'm trying my best to thread the needle and look at the Mercy here. So when my team gets in here, or hopefully gets in here, which it doesn't look like because ultimates, like we just need to kill the supports because there's absolutely no reason that we should like drop or at least have this decent positioning. The Mercy still doesn't die. She was in Vortex too. Like we go Lucio and then Mercy, and that's it. So we just panic because it's overtime though, unfortunately. I don't think there's anything we could have done unless making the Bastion swap, because then we would be able, with the DPS passive, we would be able to melt down the Malga. I think the Malga was causing a lot of pressure. The innate pressure of him just healing his team with Overdrive means that they actually don't have to run, or at least run a decent healing comp, because they still have AoE healing from the Lucio and speed and everything. So it's kind of interesting here how they ran this, cycling that with at least RAM cooldowns and CDs and stuff, and then just anchoring back onto Reinhardt, or at least having Reinhardt be able to do whatever. But I think going Bastion, wait Cardiac Overdrive just a little bit, or maybe you could even just melt through Cardiac Overdrive high key with turret, and then you wait for your next CD. Killing Magoo or killing one of the tanks too would force the Mercy to go over and try to get the res too, because this entire game, that's all they did was immediately try to go for a res that I saw. So I would have killed, focused down the Malga with Bastion, which would force the Mercy to go in res, which means then I can just sticky and just double headshot, or like send a few body shots towards the Mercy. So then that would be down 2. Next turret cycle, I'd probably target the Reinhardt, because It kind of depends. I mean, if there's a very forward shield from the Ramatra, then I'd just force arms honestly on the Ramatra. I think that's actually the play afterwards. So you focus on the Ramatra and then maybe Lucio at the same time, and that just leaves the Reinhardt. So I think coming down to it, yeah, it was just picks and target priority mainly. So we needed a little bit more damage. Your team was kind of split. So what do you do in this situation? I think you just go Bastion. Oh, they do have a Bastion too. So I think it probably would have helped our Bastion with maybe just a little bit more damage, just any damage, I guess, whatsoever, or just trying to target one person at a time. But overall, I think it's if you didn't pick, if Sergio didn't pick Bastion right away, I think you going Bastion and then just killing the Mercy first, or Malga then Mercy, however you go about it, I think that would have been what won the game, at least in the situation. But even beforehand, I think on the second point, we just needed to have better control of sightlines, because we just had no control of sightlines once we actually got inside. Like here, we were able, like I said, like we're able to control tropical discos, and then we came back, we're able to control main, and then we came up here, and we're able to control over here, like near their spawn and stuff. We had some sightline over here, you know, so we were rotating really effectively, and then we came back through here, or we came back through here and stuff. But once we actually got into the third point, into club, that's where we just lost all of those sightlines, because for some reason then we just started choosing to play super safe. Which I don't understand the flip, because you were absolutely dominating over here. It didn't matter who it was, you were absolutely dominating the Sojourn, the Widowmaker, you're nailing the Mercy every single time, and if it wasn't you, then it was the Cass over here, and it just worked with the composition, because you didn't need a support whatsoever, because you were just doing so much more damage. But then once we got here, it's like we lost all of our confidence. We lost our rotations and everything, because then we just kind of held this sight line, which, yeah, you can kind of see down main, but that's all you can see. And then we went over here, and you can only see the high ground. You can't even see the point. Like, so we just have to keep in mind, it's like, okay, maybe I just take over here, because that's something immediately, as a Widowmaker, you need this high ground. You need this high ground over here, because then you can look down here, or you can look down main, and you can rotate, or if before the point even pushes in front of the corner, you can look over here, or you can control this sight line. You had an okay one at first, you just whipped a couple shots, right? So yeah, we just had to keep it going, keep it rolling, because you're absolutely doing fine on the Widowmaker. It's just, I don't know where the rotations went after second point. I think that's where I think that's kind of where the downfall started happening, was whatever shift in mentality happened from second to third point. That's kind of where this game was kind of sold just a little bit here. We stopped marking Triff as hard. We started getting dove a little bit, because we were taking really close and flat positionings, and then we started just getting nailed by the Widowmaker or the ball, and it was just really rough here. So yeah, we just gotta be a little bit quicker on those rotations. Other than that, that's pretty much it for this.